Ah, finally, I can break out of my house and we can get on with gearing ourselves up again. Welcome back, my friends, to another episode here of the Terraria Master Mage playthrough. Thank you so much for well over 1,000 likes on the first episode of this series, my friends. I really appreciate it. Today, my friends, we're basically going to continue gearing ourselves up, whether that means we try to increase the amount of mana we've got, or maybe we go for some new weapons, or begin on our little base build for this series. It's all stuff that we need to get done. So my friends, if you're still excited for the series and want to continue seeing more, of course, be sure to head down below the video and spend a second to drop a like. If you want to go on further with the support though, you can use code Python to get a whopping 15% off your Terraria merch order at terraria.shop, and you can also use code Python to get 5% off any of your Apex Gaming PC orders. Alright, so we've just teleported back to the center of the world, and there we have it. We've just determined where our world spawn is, and the reason I do that is because I usually like creating my first base literally exactly on our world spawn, because it means that, you know, if we wind up dying and we don't have a bed, we will still spawn in a base of some description, right? The first thing we can do, my friendos, is we could go ahead and upgrade our tool set just a tiny bit here. We're going to get ourselves a nice silver hammer, a nice silver axe, and if we have enough, which we seem to, a nice silver pickaxe. The next thing to be done, my friends, is to get ourselves our first gem robe. That is right. We're going to get ourselves a gem robe that will allow us to have an increased amount of mana and also a nice amount of reduced mana usage. So then, over to the loom, where we are going to be creating ourselves 25 bits of silk. With all of that silk, we can make ourselves the base robe, and then what we need to do is we need to grab out any bunch of these here gems, and then we should be able to make ourselves a gem robe. Out of all of the things we've got currently, I do believe that the ruby robe might just be the highest tier we could go for at this particular moment. So yeah, there we have it. 2 defense, 13% reduced mana cost. Not that that's even going to make too much of a difference when it comes to the wonder sparking, but also increased max mana by 60. That, my friends, is excellent. You know what? I honestly thought that the gem robes took 20 gems each, but no, I think that was only 10 that we wound up spending there. Anyways, there we have it. We've got ourselves a bed. Not that we can place it down and actually set our spawn point at this particular moment because we don't have a proper base yet, but still, probably a good thing to have, eh? Oh, turns out it actually does make a difference. This thing now uses 1 mana. That is quite possibly the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a magic weapon use only 1 mana before. I love that. So even though we've only got 80 mana, it means we can shoot the Wonder Sparking 80 times before we run out of mana. That could actually be enough to take down King Slime, because you think about it, the King Slime sends out a whole bunch of cronies. You kill those cronies, you get yourself some little regenerative mana stars that drop on the ground, right? Basically infinite mana. I'm deciding to take off the step stool because I don't want the Eye of Cthulhu to be naturally spawning in just yet. If we had 10 defense plus, then yeah, that would wind up being a thing that can happen. So then, for any of you guys who don't know, it turns out that if you have any of the gem robes equipped, and then you go down to the cavern layer, there is a significantly higher chance of you coming across Tim the Wizard. You come across Tim the Wizard, you defeat him, you can get yourself a wizard hat, and by getting the wizard hat, you will essentially finish off this little wizard's outfit, and it will count as an official armor set. So I imagine if we were to go all the way down to wherever lava level is, we might just come across Tim. Oh, don't die there, Python Editor, come on now. Oh yeah, sure, now we're finding little diamond bits and bobs with absolutely no issues. I guess the good news is if we manage to come across 10 diamonds, then yeah, we can make ourselves the diamond robes, which are the best gem robes you can get. You know what? I'm just now realizing I completely forgot about the existence of gem corns again. I probably could have made myself a diamond gem corn, right? And then just planted a bunch back at my sort of world spawn area. Hey, there he is, my friends! Timothy is here, but I can't get down to him. If he kills me, I'm actually going to be pretty annoyed. Aha! Yes, my good sir. Right, I'm going to beat you down with a Wonder Sparking because I basically have infinite ammo with this thing. This guy has 600 health in Master Mode? Holy moly! Alright, come on then. You're almost done. And there you go. Oh, there's another one immediately. Oh, gee whiz. Okay, so we've got 5% increased magic damage, and the set bonus is 10% increased crit chance. Epic! Yeah, that's right, buddy. Suck on it. Right, let's continue on. I'm hoping to find maybe some more life crystals, stuff like that. So then, my friends, with Tim downed and his wizard hat obtained, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances now, my friends. I mean, check this out. I'm going to be able to take down these zombies like an absolute professional. Yeah! Fantastic. What all of this means is we should be able to start roaming the night, and we should be able to start gathering ourselves a bunch of fallen stars so we can increase our mana even more. So, let's do this thing. We're going on a bit of a star hunt. Yeah! Star country! Finding a whole bunch of them now. Amazing. So, of course, bearing in mind that we do have a gem robe on, we are still technically still at the base default of 20 mana. That means we need a grand total of 45 magic fallen stars in order to make ourselves the mana crystals required to get ourselves up to the base maximum of 200 mana. And then obviously add on the fact that we've gotten ourselves this here gem robe armor. Yeah, we're going to be looking good in terms of mana. Daytime has rolled around again, and unfortunately, we only got 9 fallen stars. We could still increase our mana up to a nice round 100, but we're going to need quite a lot more fallen stars, aren't we? So here's what I'm thinking we do next. I think it might just about be diamond gem corn time, my friendos. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some of these bad boys. You, of course, place these on stone blocks. And then, yeah, you should pretty much just be good from then. So we'll put one down there. We'll space them maybe 3 blocks along from each other. One there and one in there. And then bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. There we have it. We have diamond trees that will grow eventually. Although I can't remember if they need only 1 block wide in order to grow or whether they need 3. So I'm going to go for the safe option of having 3 block wide stone platforms, okay? To be honest with you, my friends, it might actually be an idea for me to set up a bit of a gem tree farm because of the nature of the base that I'd like to make in this series. Basically, my plan for a permanent base in the series is a mega star base. That is right. A base in the shape of a star, and each of these stars' spokes will have like gem spark background walls, and that of course requires gems in order to be made. So yeah, that's also why I'm not sort of in a massive rush to get on with making a base, although maybe what I should do at this point is try to have myself at least a couple of NPCs try to roll on in. So I'm thinking temporarily what I might do is I might just like hollow out this hill and just try to cram in as many NPC homes as humanly possible. So you know what, my friends? That's exactly what I'm going to go ahead and do. Let's begin by hollowing out this hill. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're just at the end of digging out this molehill here, and we've got a very, very great amount of space to work with here, actually. Yeah, should be able to squeeze in a pretty good amount of NPCs, and then, yeah, once we get ourselves our gem tree farm established, we could go ahead and start work on the star base. So, with the molehill dug out, I guess we can use this night here to try to get ourselves some more fallen stars. I know this seems like a very sort of odd jobs wishy-washy episode, but believe me, all of these little bits and bobs I'm doing, they're all going to total up to me being able to survive way better, right? So, yeah, just bear with me while I try to get myself geared up. Oh, hey! Got ourselves another herb bag. That's pretty cool. Turns out we got another cave entrance on our world right here. The concern is that the jungle is right there, and we'd wind up in the underground jungle, which is somewhere where I absolutely do not want to be at this early stage in the game. Although, with that said, 300 health, 100 mana? I mean, I don't know, man. The next set of armor after what we've got going on right now would be the jungle armor, because that's a mage set of armor, isn't it? Maybe there's a plan to be had there, eh? Nice! I just saw that on the pickup. We randomly picked up a Spelunker potion, and I think that's just solidified it. We are going to go inside of that cave entrance near the jungle, and we're going to see if we can find ourselves the remaining heart crystals. We need 5 to get ourselves up to the pre-hard mode maximum of 400. We have climbing claws. Okay, very good. That's going to be pretty good for later on when we might want to go for Master Ninja gear. All right. Oh my word. Holy guacamole. I saw only 1, and then suddenly there's 2 and a chest. Oh, that is rather lovely. What an excellent start that is. Literally 2/5 of the way through our goal already. And that's without the usage of a Spelunker potion. Oh, that's big. That's big. We can now double jump. And one of the things I've always said is that if you can have double jump and Hermes boots, you're ready to take down the Eye of Cthulhu no matter what mode you're in. Heck yeah. Yet another heart crystal for you, boy. Don't mind if I do. We need 2 more for the pre-hard mode maximum of 400 health. Oh, nice. Yes, it's a 15 gold one. Oh, this is brilliant. So much money, so much loot. This has been an excellent, fruitful cave. All right, you know what? In my mind, mushroom biomes equal lots of loot. And would you look at that? There's a life crystal down there. What did I tell you, huh? Mushroom biomes equal loot. Oh, what's that? There's a worm on the way. Well, guess what? I can take him down this time. Quite the turnaround compared to last episode, eh? Come on then, fella. You're dead. Ha ha. Suck on it. And suck on this. I got 400 health now as well. Hell yeah. Look, there's a chest down there as well. There's another heart crystal on our right here. Oh, dude, this is just brilliant. And would you look at that? There are some supports for an underground house of epicness. Yes. Oh, that's a good find as well. Heart statue. Yeah, we can make ourselves a pretty banging boss arena if we wanted to, my friendos. Hell yeah. All right, so we got ourselves some more Hermes boots, which is lovely. Wait, there's 2 undead miners there? Wow, okay. I'm hoping for a bone pickaxe. Ah, you hate to see it. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I can't pick things up at the moment. Let's just try that again. We got ourselves a steak. Oh, and that's it. All right, so we got ourselves even more water walking boots. We don't need them because we already have some, would you believe? So then, with 400 health achieved and even a couple of life crystals left over, I see no reason why we can't get back to base. Right, these aren't growing because they're not underground, right? Oh, that's really annoying because I don't think I'm going to be able to pick them back up. Yikes. Yeah, I think I've made a critical mistake there, my friendos. Yeah, the wiki states as such. Ah, they need to be underground. Oh, I've wasted my diamonds. Oh, why am I so dumb? I know. I'm probably going to get some abuse for that, aren't I? Not knowing that you only grow gem corns underground. The good news is I've still got 1 diamond, so I can still go ahead and make myself another diamond gem corn, bringing us up to 2. And then, yeah, we can place it underground. And then we can get this whole diamond farming thing started. The good news is we have so many gems at this point, we could actually get the whole shaboodle started. We could get ourselves a bunch of ruby gem corns, a bunch of emerald gem corns, a bunch of sapphire ones, topaz ones, and of course amethyst ones. So, I tell you what, my friends, episode end goal, we're going to go ahead and get our gem corns planted down underground, okay? Once we get that done, we should be pretty good in terms of just sort of leaving them to grow, right? As far as I know, the underground layers start when the background turns from grass into dirt, right? And then the caverns, they start when the background turns to this here grey colour. So, yeah. Shouldn't have to go too far down to actually be able to get this thing underway, my friends. Or actually, you just go by the background music. We've got the nighttime music here, but then we go down here and then the underground music starts, which lets me know that I'm at the correct altitude in which to grow a bunch of gem corns. So let's go ahead and get these platforms done. I'm aiming for 10 of each type of gem corn. I'm thinking we have diamond for sort of the center of the star, and then we've got all of these other colored ones ones for the 5 different spokes of the star. Obviously, the only one we won't be using is amber, but I don't really care too much about that because we're already going to have a yellowy, orangey kind of color going on inside the base in the form of topaz, so I don't think it matters all too much, my friends. Not really. So in order to make the optimal gemcorn tree farm, we need for this room to be 16 blocks tall. So let's go at it by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we go up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okie dokie. We got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that one is 15, and then that would be 16, right? So then this would be the ceiling. So there we have it. All we have to do is just dig out a big old room, and then we can get this whole shaboodle started, my friends. We're gonna have ourselves a nice, efficient gemcorn gem farm of epicness. But yeah, sorry about that. I thought you genuinely were able to grow these things on the surface, and apparently not. There are so many different things to try and remember with this game. The inner workings and mechanics of things. I mean, I'm just one guy. I can only remember so many things. And, well, to be honest, my memory's pretty terrible anyway, both in real life and in video games. So, yeah, like I say, apologies. Goes without saying, the diamond gemcorns are of the highest priority to grow, so we'll have those going on first, and then screw it, just a bunch of ruby ones next. I mean, this is a room which will hold 10 saplings, and essentially, we need 6 of these rooms. Man, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Holy guacamole. Alright, no worries. I guess we can get this done. It's just going to take a little bit of time. The good news is, I'm pretty sure we got builder and or mining potions. Oh, only builder potions. Well, I guess we've got some nice bombs that we can convert into sticky bombs in the meantime. There we have it. That should speed things along a bit. The only thing we really can do in terms of increasing our mining speed, even just a tiny bit, is to keep ourselves fed with these little food items. Yeah, we don't have a great deal of them though, but they're still going to help. Hey, and there's confirmation for you guys right there. This thing is indeed at the correct altitude. We have a ruby tree. Fantastic. I was getting a little bit nervous there for a minute as I was continuing to dig out this second section that maybe this is actually too high up. The worry was that this top part was technically on the surface level because, you know, there's just normal surface music going on. But then, yeah, at the bottom where the saplings are, yeah, it's in the underground section because of the underground music. So, yeah, turns out it goes by the location of the sapling and not by the space in which it's going to grow in, thankfully. Woo! Hey-oh! Check it out! It's our first diamond gem tree. How many diamonds? Eh? 0? You've got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. That is... I'm not being funny, but that is some disgusting behavior coming from Terraria there. You're robbing me of a diamond again. Well, I say again, but yeah, it was my own stupidity that kind of robbed me of diamonds before. But, you know, we'll gloss over that. It's all good. I just feel like I'm being constantly robbed of diamonds. But there we are, my friends. The second section out of 6 of this gem farm is done. So, my friends... I mean, pretty much, we're just doing the same thing over and over at this point, so I am going to continue getting this done, and I'll bring you guys back once the whole thing is ready. Now, the diamond gem tree, come on, I'm hoping for some actual diamonds this time. Hey, we got 3! That's pretty good. Oh my goodness, it's a little pinky. I suppose I could do a little something about that guy. I wonder, if we get ourselves a slime staff on this guy, I'm going to be so annoyed. There we are, okay. I say I was going to be so annoyed because we had such enormous troubles trying to get that slime staff in my old summoner playthrough. And honestly, it really would have been just my kind of luck to have gotten it first time from a pinky on this playthrough, you know, a playthrough where we're not allowed to use it, you know. Okay, so we got a fair amount of water down the bottom here, and I'm kind of thinking that what we should do, as opposed to just trying to drain it away, I feel like we should try to make a little bit of an underground fishing pond out of it, all right? I mean, we've got a good amount of water here. If I was to dig out a little bit of a pond area, I'm thinking at the bottom middle of this here gemcorn tree farm of epicness, then yeah, this would be like a multi-functional farming area. Hell yeah, I think that's a great idea. Alrighty, my friends, so the final thing to do today is to go ahead and do the infinite water bucket trick to fill in the fishing pond, which I have now dug out. Let's go ahead and get it done, my friends. Oh man, am I excited to have this little project done. There we are, infinite water bucket trick. As time goes on, this will slowly start filling up this pond here, and we should have enough water blocks to have this only ever capture good stuff, you know? We won't ever capture junk like seaweed and old shoes and all that kind of stuff, you know? And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a nice large fishing pond. So yeah, my friends, been very, very busy bees today. We got ourselves a 6-cell gem farm of epicness. We got ourselves a large fishing pond, and I'm thinking we could go even further with this giant farming area, in that in future episodes I'm thinking of putting down a bunch of planter boxes so we have a bunch of potion ingredients growing around here as well. And then yeah, slowly but surely this is just going to become the one-stop shop for all of our needs in our world. We can make potions, we can get gems, we can get fish. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. So zooming on out, and now we can see the true extent of everything I've done today. Now, if I had things like a laser drill or a DCU or a solar pickaxe, I would have had this done in a matter of minutes. But no, I've had to spend 2 hours on this, my friends. Oh, everything is so darn primitive at the start of the game, but never mind. We got there in the finish. My friends, I want to thank you for watching. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, and of course you're excited to see more, do be sure, of course, to head down below the video and spend a second to drop a like if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.